Blox Fruits might be in trouble, people are angry at Roblox for this, and more crazy news today. So if you're new, please subscribe to help us reach 400,000 subs and let's get right into it. And first, this starts with Roblox actually responding to something, and not just Roblox but the owner himself, which is kind of crazy. Let me break down what's going on here. So it all starts from yesterday when during an interview, David Baszucki announced this. RTC said, David Baszucki stated that Roblox will someday be available on the Apple Vision Pro, which is pretty crazy. Now before the response, this news itself was kind of controversial because a lot of people were saying stuff like, once again, an update that like 3 people will use, another useless update from Roblox. Like they should be spending their time and efforts on bigger and better projects rather than something that's just kind of useless and for investors, which I fully agree with. Like the Apple Vision Pro, if you haven't heard about it, it's like this new Apple thing, which is pretty crazy. Although it is a newer device and it is very expensive. So if Roblox does eventually launch on Apple Vision Pro, there's probably going to be like 3 people who actually play and use it. It just seems like a big waste of time from them. And I feel like they should be focusing their efforts on more important stuff on the platform. But with that being said, David Baszucki responded to this tweet actually, which is kind of crazy. Because if you don't know, Roblox never responds to tweets and the owner never tweets out anything. But he literally just responded, confirming this, saying, yes, I did. And he put a smiley face, which obviously isn't anything too insane when you think about it. But for Roblox, it's actually insane. Because for the past 2 years now, ever since the stock launched, they've been fully corporate, never interacted with the community, and this is the first time David Baszucki has interacted with the community in a long time. And he has been doing this more over the past few weeks ever since the start of this new year, where he just responds to community members, just like normally. And Roblox too, on the official accounts, they've been tweeting out more community-oriented stuff, like especially developers saying the projects are cool and stuff. And in general, Roblox and David Baszucki himself, the owner of Roblox, has been interacting with the community a lot, which is very good to see. And they've been responding to situations as we've seen here, just kind of confirming news and stuff, just saying like, yeah, this information is correct and stuff, which is pretty crazy. But anyways, with that being said, let's get to the next story of Roblox collabing with Lego. Well, not really. So I know it's been going on for a while, but a lot of these items started blowing up recently, and there's been more made especially, and basically there's been a bunch of packages going around that can turn any Roblox avatar and your Roblox avatar into Lego avatars, which is pretty crazy. And especially with the rise of like Lego Fortnite stuff, these items are only getting more popular recently, and there's been more popping up. Like this one here, for example, just called Brick Robot, and in the recommended we can see there's 2 more of these, so they're very popular right now. A lot of people are making them, and they actually work pretty good and they're pretty crazy. I saw this Reddit post made recently, just kind of going over it, and if you look at some of the avatars they made, they're actually very crazy and they look very accurate to how like Lego avatars are. So in general, these are pretty crazy, and a lot of people are very excited by this. Obviously, I think it only works best with like some items, so you have to like play around with it, but it is pretty cool and it can turn almost every avatar into like this Lego avatar, which is pretty cool, and I've seen a lot of people being excited about this recently. Anyways, with that being said, kind of next story, something small I want to cover quickly, because over the past few days I've covered how the Microsoft Store version of Roblox has been really broken, and a lot of people started getting errors and it hasn't worked properly. But then with that, I saw tweets here, people saying that they're actually trying to update the Windows and Microsoft Store version so they can stop exploiters. Because I think on the Windows Store version, you can still kind of bypass it because it doesn't have proper bypass and stuff. So apparently they're working on adding that soon. And that might be the reason why it's been very broken over the last few days. Because for the past month, I've been covering how some people, when they log on, it just doesn't work and they get like a white screen. So it might just be due to them constantly updating it and working on it, which is pretty interesting and also very good, obviously, trying to stop exploiters. And with that, let's get to our next story of everyone being angry at Roblox, and all also do with this tweet right here from Fortnite, which I know doesn't make any sense, but you'll kind of see where I'm going with this. And basically this Fortnite tweet was just saying that they're collabing with Disney and they're going to be bringing a bunch of Disney stuff to Fortnite, which is pretty crazy. And not only that, but as I'm sure you heard, over the past few months now and for a long time, Fortnite has been doing huge collaborations, official Lego collaborations, a bunch of popular celebrities, other big brands, and just more stuff like that. And this is all relevant to Roblox because this Disney announcement and collab kind of sparked a big just anger in the community, and a big mob of people just getting angry at Roblox again. But rightfully so, because this tweet was a catalyst of everyone just kind of saying like, Roblox, actually do something for once, make a good event, make a good collaboration and stuff like that. And people are kind of comparing the 2 games since Roblox and Fortnite are kind of big competitors right now. Like for example, this Jack Reese tweet here saying, just do a swear egg hunt, please Roblox, gift explosion, endorse RE battles, Roblox Winter Games, Roblox Summer Games, do anything. Because obviously over the past for the longest time now, Roblox keeps saying that they want people to do it like themselves in a UGC, but when UGC people do it, it doesn't get as much hype in the community since it's not official. But then not only that, when people do, band together to make an event, like RE Battles for example, they don't even promote it in the first place, which is pretty crazy. And then once again, people are making fun of Roblox, and Dish Up to here, for example, saying Fortnite events this year, and he shows Fortnite collab with Lego, with Disney, and then Roblox events this year, and then Roblox had like a weird tax collaboration, and then they had a collaboration with like an NFT company, and I don't even know if those were too official. I think those were collabs with games, but you can kind of see what the point is there. And then once again, another tweet here saying like basically the same thing. Fortnite's collabing with Disney and all these big brands, and then Roblox's last thing was like a shave collab. You know, just like the weirdest things. And everyone's been hating on Roblox right now because we haven't got any good event or anything cool, honestly, in so long. And a lot of people are just frustrated, especially when like competitors are doing way more stuff. And I even saw YouTubers being disappointed in Roblox because they're saying like, I wish I was like a Fortnite YouTuber, you know, because they do all these insane collaborations. And then you go to Roblox and they do like what? They collab with like a tax company. Just like the weirdest stuff. And in general, everyone's pretty angry at Roblox right now, just begging them to do a good event once again. Will that happen though? Probably not. People haven't stopped begging for years now, and Roblox shows no signs of doing anything fun again. So I don't know if it's ever gonna happen. But anyways, with all being said, let's get to our last story. Roblox Blox Fruits might actually be in trouble. And I've seen a lot of people talk about this recently, and a lot of people are actually concerned for Blox Fruits. So let me kind of break down what's going on here. And it all starts with this. Event Hunters here said, One Piece is coming to Roblox with a game made by Sawhorse LA and Netflix. We don't know when it's coming. Possibly free Worlds items in the event or just UGC limiteds. And then also with that, the photo saying it's not actually by Sawhorse. It's actually made by a studio named Boy Studio. And they also made other popular collabs before. Now you can probably already see where I'm going with this, but if you don't, well, Blox Fruits is inspired by One Piece, which is an anime, and the entire game has like themes and stuff around it, and it's like heavily inspired from that. Like even the logo, look at the Blox Fruits logo, and then look here at the One Piece logo. Like you can tell they were very inspired by it, and all the aspects in the game and like stuff like that are inspired from the show or the anime or whatever. And like probably thinking like, oh, it's just inspired. What does this have to do with like them getting in trouble? Well, if you guys remember, last time an anime game came to Roblox, they started striking down every other anime game. A while ago, GameFam collabed with the popular anime My Hero Academia, and then with that, they started striking down any game that was inspired by My Hero Academia. And these weren't just small games, these were some of the biggest games on the platform. It had like billions of visits, thousands of people playing it. It was actually insane. You know, it was Anime Adventures, Anime Fighting Simulator X, and then some other big ones. And now a lot of people are saying that if other anime games did the exact same thing, they might start taking down games that were inspired by the One Piece anime, which are games like Blox Fruits and other big games as well. So a lot of people are very concerned for this and very concerned for Blox Fruits. Like if you read the comments, everyone's just saying like, oh, please don't tell me Blox Fruits are gonna get banned. Like people are saying Blox Fruits might be in trouble, and everyone's kind of concerned for Blox Fruits right now because they could actually be in trouble by this. Now to be fair, GameFam I think had a part in striking them down last time, and this time it's not by GameFam, so maybe they'll be safe. And then also with that as well, I saw some comments saying that Blox Fruits already got in trouble a little bit before, where they had to change some stuff, and then some people said that they changed it on their own, but there was a situation a while ago where they had to change some stuff. So potentially maybe they might be safe because they already changed some stuff, but even then, a lot of stuff in the game still is kind of inspired and stuff. Like even the logo I mentioned is pretty similar. And in general right now, a lot of people are kind of worried for Blox Fruits and saying that the game might get taken down. Or maybe not taken down, but they might have to change a lot of stuff when this game eventually comes. I've seen a lot of people talking about this recently. I've even seen popular videos made on it recently, like this one here from a popular Spanish YouTuber. And everyone's just kind of concerned right now. But I guess we have to wait and see. But it's not even Blox Fruits, like I said. There's a bunch of other games inspired by the same anime that could also get taken down. And in general right now, a lot of these games could be in trouble. But like I said, we kind of have to wait and see. We have to wait number 1 for the game to come out, and then number 2, see what the game does once it's out. Pretty curious to see how this goes. And Blox Fruits and other games could be in trouble, although nothing confirmed just yet. So if you enjoyed, check this video to find out. Our rolls fully broke the other day, and I'll see you in the next one.